Alright, hey guys, it's MurboCCG back in the video. In this video, I'm going to be going over Yanagi's cards from 5Ds. It's actually going to be released in Animation Chronicle. So before we only had Crystal Skull, and looks like here we're getting the full lineup of his cards. So let's get started here. So we have Ashoka Pillar. It's a level 3 Earth Rock monster. If this card is summoned, you can add one equip spell from your deck to your hand. Then if this card is in attack position, change it to defense position. So pretty just the generic equip spell search. And yeah, it just puts itself in defense, high defense, so that's nice. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, this take 2000 damage. So that would suck if that happens. But I'm guessing there's going to be a way to go around that or inflicting it onto your opponent. If this card is summoned, you can add one Triangle O from the deck to your hand. Then if this card is in attack position, change it to defense position. So same thing as the other one, but this one's going to be able to search a Triangle O. And then if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, take 1000 damage. So again, another form of taking effect damage. And then here is Triangle O. So you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn, and only once per turn, and only once that turn. If you control Crystal Skull, Ashoka Pillar, and Cabrera Stone, destroy all cards in the field. Also this turn, your opponent takes any effect damage you would have taken instead. So that's great. If you're gonna, there's gonna be a way of just popping all of those, and your opponent's gonna take a bunch of burn damage. That could be pretty fun, just seeing 1000, 2000, and then with the Crystal Skull. That's I think Crystal Skull hits for 1000. You guys can correct me if I'm incorrect there, but hitting for what I'm guessing to be 4000 to 5000 is pretty nice, and it destroys everything on the field. So if you're going second and your opponent has no way of negating this, that's gonna be a great way of just clearing the board. You can banish this card from your grave, then target one Crystal Skull, one Ashoka Pillar, and one Cabrera Stone in your graveyard. Shuffle it into the deck, then draw 3 cards. So you're going to be able to renew the cards that you actually used here, and then you're going to be able to recycle it. So that's a pretty fun way of just doing some burn damage. And then here we have Totem Pole. Your opponent cannot target rock monsters you control with 0 original attack with card effects. Once per battle, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can negate that attack, then place 1 counter on this card. This is gonna just protect all your rock monsters. All of his monsters are rock here, and they all have 0 original attack, so they can't be targeted with card effects. So that's nice. They're not gonna be able to get rid of them that way. And then once per battle, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can negate it and then put a counter on this card. So you're going to be able to block an attack. That's great as well. And if this card has 3 counters, send it to grave. So 3 counters, so one for each of the 3 cards. You're going to be able to block its attacks. And then if you have 3 or more monsters with 0 attack and different names in your grave, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Any effect damage your opponent takes this turn is doubled. So it's actually a really fun way of being able to hit your opponent for a lot of damage. Yeah, if you can actually find a way to pitch this card into the grave, then, and also having 3 or more of these monsters, like if you're able to pitch these 3 into the grave before you use the Triangle O, then you can actually double it and then use Triangle O with the ones that are currently on the field. If you're able to do that with the Crystal Skull, Ashoka Pillar, and Cabrera Stone, then you could just win that way. Obviously, it's going to be harder to pull that off, but that's a pretty fun win condition, and just effect damage. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are going to see a lot of success with this, but it's a fun deck that I want to see some people play around with. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.